What's up, my loves? It's your girl Erica V, and you are tuned into Freedom. What's up, my loves? It's your girl Erica V, and you are tuned into Freedom Podcast, where we celebrate you living life happy, healthy, and what? Free. And do you want to know what the word is? Do you want to know what the word is? The word for tonight is simply this. Would you go to the Cheesecake Factory? Let me say it again. Would you go to the Cheesecake Factory? Listen, today is October 30th, 2023, and I am so excited about what God is doing for Freedom Podcast. I wanted to get on this topic because, I had to put my 2 cents in. And, when I put my 2 cents in, I'm just going to be raw and uncut because that's what you need. That's what you need, okay? From a Christian's perspective. Okay, so I wanted to chime in on this topic because I guess I'm the type of woman that, for one, I grew up on home cooked meals. My grandma's very Southern, so we all grew up on home cooked meals. And I am just the type of woman, I've been on dates where the guy took me out to amazing places, but I'm more of a person that I want someone to pay attention to the things that I actually like, the things that I actually desire. And some of the things that I actually like and desire are simple things. For instance, if a guy was to take me to Applebee's, it wouldn't bother me. If a guy was to take me to the Cheesecake Factory, it wouldn't bother me. What bothers me is men who don't put in thought. What bothers me is men who just don't pay attention to their woman. That's me. And I have been around a lot of men, you know what I'm saying? And some of them, they put thought into things. Some of them, they just do things because they know you like it. So I guess I'm one of the people that I truly like for a man to study me, to pay attention to me, to know my likes and dislikes, what type of flowers I like, what type of music I like, what brings me joy outside of God. The different foods that I like. It can be something as simple as sushi from Kroger, baby. See, it's not that it's sushi from Kroger. But the thing is that, okay, he took me on a picnic. He brought me flowers. We talked. We were able to have great conversation. We went painting. We did paint and sip. Not like we sipping liquor, but we sipping drinks, soda, sparkling water. He's paying attention to me. We're able to conversate. So it's to me, it's the simple things, but it's the things that we like for men to pay attention to. So let me give you guys an example. So the first church that I attended, the pastor talked about how he was bringing his wife stuff every day. He was bringing her, one day he brought her like a dozen of roses. Oh, baby, happy Valentine's Day, or, happy Love Day or something. But she was like, oh, thank you. But when he brought her one rose on a Tuesday, she was like, oh my God, thank you. So that's what I mean by I like for a man to not just do stuff on, Valentine's Day, but a man that pay attention to me throughout me growing in life and throughout my dreams and goals. So food is not my main concern. Where you take me on a date is not my main concern. What's my main concern is how you treat me. What's my main concern is how you value me. What's my main concern is how you respect me. What's my main concern is how you bond with me. What's my main concern is how you love God, if you're in alignment. And this is the thing. I just feel like if a man know the type of woman you are, you don't have to coach him on where to take you. But I just feel like in a lot of perspectives, women want men to do things. And in a lot of cases, I wonder, would you have the same energy if the shoe was on the other foot? Would you act like that if you took a man out? If you took a man out and he said, you gave me this, you took me to the Cheesecake Factory, you took me here. And it's just like, to me, it's so many other things that I can be worried about that's in that person than me worrying about him taking me here, there, and everywhere. I'm not saying I don't want to go to special places. Let me not say that. But what I'm saying is, I want a man to put in thought when it comes to him getting to know me. I want him to put in thought when it comes to him dating me. I want him to put in thought when it comes to marriage, because although you took me to this fancy place, sometimes fancy places honestly can become routine. He's always taking you to fancy places. You go there over and over and over. No, I want a man to pay attention to every aspect of me. I want a man to pay attention to every inch of me. Oh, I see the baby like this. Oh, I see the baby like that. Oh, I see the baby like doing this. I see the baby like doing that. That is what attracts me to a man, not specifically what he does for me, because it's men that do things for women and they get beat on. It's men that do things for women and he don't even love her. It's men to do things for women and he treats her as, you know, like a side piece or something like that. So you have to be careful of simply paying attention to what a man can do for you and not his actions. Let me say it again. You have to be careful paying attention to what a man can do for you and not his actions. I'm not just concerned about if you can take me to eat. I can take me to eat. I can take me to a good restaurant. There's no restaurant that a man can ever take me that I can't take myself. That is the thing. Am I thrilled about going to different places? No, I'm a woman that like home cooked meals, baby. Can you see my size? You see I'm a thick woman. Hello? So things of that nature, it does not move me. But a man that pays attention to what I like, a man that actually, you know, is trying to get to know me, a man that actually listens, that is what, and a man that puts in effort. A lot of women, how can I put this without me, you guys feeling like I'm being mean to you guys, ladies, because I gotta speak the truth. A lot of y'all women, you got the big head. Let me say that again. You have the big head. Like, really. A lot of y'all do the most but want to do, but let me say it again. A lot of y'all want a man to do the most but do the least. Meaning you want a man to give you all these different things, but can you give the man that? Now, I'm all for a good day, but just like me, I want to study my man. I don't just want to be taking you to places and you don't even eat it. I'm just taking you to this fancy restaurant. You don't even like this food. And I'm going to tell you another thing. I'm all for a fancy restaurant, but I'm used to a good sized portion, okay? A good portion. A lot of these different places, they don't give you no good portion. See, if the portion size is small, baby, you can take me somewhere where the portion size is big, okay? Just a little bit bigger. But let me tell you something, ladies. A lot of us will miss out on the man that God truly has for us, just being so mean, being so nasty. And when I say nasty, I'm not talking about you physically stink, but I'm talking about your attitude is nasty. The way you carry yourself is nasty. The way you talk to people is nasty. When I say carry yourself, I'm not saying you nasty people, but I'm saying the way, what's in you is nasty. It doesn't give appreciative. And sometimes some men will do that just to see how you are. I need to see how you are to see, baby, can you handle me taking you to these places? I don't want to just be with somebody and it's men and women. I don't want to just be with somebody and it's a man I'm helping y'all, women I'm helping y'all, because I don't need y'all to get my words construed at all. I don't want to just be with a person that only wants to go to upscale places. No, babe, I need to make sure you can get down and dirty. I'm from the hood, okay? Period. So I need to make sure that even on my bad days, you'll still love me the same. I need to make sure that even on my good days, you'll still love me the same. I don't just want to be with a person that, you know what I'm saying, because I know where I'm headed and I know where I'm going. So I don't just want to be with a person that sees me at my highest, that only want to go places where they can be seen, that only want to go to the big places. I want to be able to be with a person that doesn't mind getting down and dirty. What I mean down and dirty, I mean doesn't mind going to different parts of the world, doesn't mind going to different places that you don't feel like, because you got some people that they just act like they just so cocky to the point that it's like, baby, you from the hood. I understand we try to grow, but it's like, relax. I don't like hanging around people that's just too bougie for their own good. I don't like hanging around people. It's like, I like hanging around well-rounded people. I don't like just hanging around people where, oh, I don't want to go here, I don't want to go there. It's like, boo, stop it. So I'm here to tell you, what does Erica want, baby? Erica, yeah, I love a good fancy restaurant every now and then, but I also like that Southern home cooked meal. I also like Southern food. I don't just like, and that goes for everything. That's why I'm so raw and uncut. Listen, I like being me. So I don't care if a dude want to take me to Applebee's. Now, have I eaten Applebee's? I haven't eaten Applebee's in a very long time. Not because I wouldn't eat Applebee's. It's just that to me, my taste buds has changed. And I have grown to like a lot of different other things. I love Applebee's. So when people be like, oh, I go and dare go there. If you'll go to McDonald's and eat, come on then. I still like McDonald's. Come on then. I still like what I like. Because I knew growing up, when my mom took her children out for like our special time together, my mom used to take us to get like Chinese food. She used to take us to get like different things. And so I don't want to grow to the point that I forget where I came from. I don't want to be that woman that my husband is successful and I'm unappreciative of what he does for me. Like, some of us has to be more realistic. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to like great things, but it's like, don't be to the point where it's just like you talk down on other places other people go. Because I'm gonna tell you this, I done ate at some fancy restaurants, baby, and the food was not that good. So I'm gonna need y'all to get it together. It's some of these fancy places that y'all like eating at, baby, the food is not that good. I'm gonna need y'all to cut it out. Some of these places y'all go to, oh, I don't want to eat there. Okay, boo, I don't want to go nowhere where I got to put salt, pepper, seasoning, and all this on the chicken. If I got to do all that, baby, take me to Big Mama house. Take me to somewhere in the hood where I know I'm going to get a good portion, where I ain't got to put all that season on there, where it's already seasoned. Okay? Listen. So, ladies, all I'm saying is, instead of being worried about the Cheesecake Factory and all these places, because, baby, one thing about me, you can take me to the Cheesecake Factory, baby, and guess what? I'm going to show you how to order and myself, too. But all I'm saying is, ladies, be humble. That's all I'm saying is, be humble. It's way more better things to be worried about. A lot of y'all so worried about restaurants, baby, that you don't see that this man is an abuser. You don't see that this man ain't no good for you. You don't see that this man is a cheater. Same for you, ladies. Same for you. Me and you so worried about going to a fancy restaurant, being that guy, you don't realize that this woman is not wife material, that this woman is not the type of woman that you would want raising your kids. I just feel like this society now, this generation of people, I just feel like we worry about the wrong things. Now, every person has their preference. I'm talking about me. But I don't have time to just look at the restaurants that you taking me. A restaurant don't value me. A restaurant don't make me feel like you know better than any other man. Because it's men that take women to good restaurants and still cheat. It's men that's taking women to McDonald's and cheat. So at the end of the day, I'm trying to figure out who you are, how you treat me. Do you listen to me? Do you value me? Can you show up for me? Can you push me? Can I learn from you? Can you lead properly? Can you love me? Can you handle the calling that's on my life? Can you handle me? That's what I'm more focused on, because a meal is not going to hide the fact that you cannot cover me or you cannot handle the woman that God has called me to be. I'm more concerned about that. Okay? I'm more concerned about that. I'm not concerned about if we going to eat Red Lobster or McDonald's, baby. No. How is your heart? How is your heart? That's what I'm more concerned about. So I'm here to tell you, ladies, be careful of putting so much energy into, situations, or, oh girl, he took me to a 7-star restaurant and girl, we talk. But is that where you actually wanted to go? Is it a place that, is it something on the menu that you told me that you wanted to try? Don't take me to a place where I'm eating stuff that I don't find interest in eating, because guess what? I'm gonna go home and still warm up me some food. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I don't know if I'm just speaking for myself, but I like for a man to pay attention to me. I'm more concerned about other things. I'm not concerned about all the places that you take me to eat. Okay, we can discuss that later. But I'm concerned about your mental health. I'm concerned about your family. I'm concerned about the things that you grew up around. I'm concerned about you as a person. So with that being said, we have to stop being so caught up in everything everybody else is getting caught up in. Because if you are so caught up in social media, oh, a man can't take me here, a man can't take me there. And I'm gonna tell you something. For the women that say, not all but some, that say, a man can't take me here, there, that you got a whole list. If you are one of those women that got a whole list of places that a man cannot take you, then I'm just going to assume that you go on dates too much. Because only a person that goes on dates all the time is called a serial dater. A person that goes on dates too much, of course you're going to be tired of restaurants, because you go on dates 7 days a week. It's people out here that go on dates 7 days a week. So of course you're going to be tired of dating. Of course you're going to be tired of certain restaurants, because baby, you go there every week. Period. So we cannot go on all these dates. Like, one thing about me, I go on dates, but before I go on a date with a person, I get to know them. You know, I see, if we have anything in common. I see if they're fun. What I mean by fun is, can I laugh around you? You know what I'm saying? Can I be myself around you? Because your girl is a comedian part-time, okay? I'm a comedian. So with that being said, I gotta see if I can laugh around you. I gotta see if you can take a joke. I gotta see if you can take a joke from me. I gotta see if you gonna make me laugh. I gotta see when you not at work, or when you not doing your profession, can you hee hee ha ha? Can you take a joke? Can you be yourself? So with that being said, y'all, it's time for us to wake up. Matter of fact, it's time for us to grow up. Let me say it again. It's time for us to wake up, but it's time for us to grow up. Because the thing is, you could be missing out on your blessing being too concerned about things that won't even matter later. Ooh, you can miss out on your blessing worrying about things that won't even matter later. You think I'm gonna be caring about, yeah, girl, he took me to Red Lobster our first date. Girl, when I met that man, girl, he was so smart. Girl, he looked so handsome. Girl, when I tell you that man leads so well, when I tell you that man know how to care for me, that man know how to love on me when I didn't feel like doing the things that I needed to do. He encouraged me, he uplifted me, he motivated me. So that's the thing that attracts me to a man. Matter of fact, a man with a plan. Hey, let me say it again. A man with a plan does something to me. A man that can lead properly, baby, I don't care about eating. I mean, I'm gonna eat regardless. Do you hear me? I'm gonna eat regardless. So whether you take me to eat or I take me to eat, I'm gonna eat, okay? All right, moving along. But ladies, sometimes one thing that I had to realize, in the past, I had some of the most unrealistic standards. What do you mean, Eric? I want a man, I want him tall. I don't want a man shorter than me. I don't want a man that's big. I don't want a man that's this. I don't want a man that's that. And then I had to look in the mirror like, Erica, you a little chunky. That's okay, that's okay. But I also had to realize, God, I don't care if I don't care if I have a short man. Because the thing is, I heard someone say that the person you want can be the complete opposite of who God wants you to have. Because God is not looking at how a person looks, but he's looking at their heart. He's looking at how they are. So with that being said, God, I don't care if he's extremely tall. I don't care if he's short. As long as he loves me properly, as long as he's in alignment with your will and he's in alignment with who you've called me to be. Because not only to me does a person have to be called to be your husband, but I need someone who can not only understand who I am now, but who can handle where God has taken me, but who can handle who God has called me to be. So with that being said, sometimes some people don't hold the capacity to handle you. Let me say it again. Some people don't have the capacity to handle you, or who God has called you to be. So I'm not even thrilled about looks. I'm not thrilled about looks. I'm not thrilled about, yes, I want you to be attractive. Yes, I want you to be able to have an amazing relationship with God, because I have an amazing relationship with God. But I have to have someone who understands the person that I am and understand who God has called me to be. So that's one of the reasons why I'm in a season where I'm dating, meaning I'm getting to know people, but I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush when people do things for me. I'm not in a rush when people say certain things, because I just feel like if it's meant to be, it'll be. I just feel like right now I'm in a season where I'm truly focused on my dreams, my goals, because I don't just want to have my husband bring something to the table. I want to bring something to the table too. Matter of fact, I want to show him how to handle his table better. Let me sip to that. See, I want somebody that can teach me something too. So my focus is not the meal. That's all. That's the bottom line. The focus here is not the meal. The focus is if the man can handle you. The focus is, does he respect you? I'm more concerned about that. I'm more concerned about how you treat your mom. Because if you curse at your mama, baby, listen, and you've been knowing her your whole life, then baby, guess what? It's over with for me and you. You cuss your mama out? You cuss your mama out. It's not gonna work. So ladies, it's time for us to not only get ourselves together, but make sure what we are expecting someone else to do for us, make sure we can do it for ourselves, but make sure that you can do the same thing, because someone be saying, I want this, I want that. If he can't do this, if he can't do this, if he can't do that. And one thing about me, like people be like, why you don't get your nails done? For instance, oh girl, he can't get my nails done. Baby, I type at work, honey. So I rarely, I get my nails done on special occasions, not because I can't, of course I can, but it's like I type at work. And honestly, to be honest, my biggest thing with nails, like people that wear nails, and I'm getting a little far left, but I still gotta say this, they just get so dirty to me, you know? So with that being said, ladies, we gotta start putting our focus on more important things. The most important thing should not be, oh, he can't take me to eat here. No, I don't. Listen, baby, we could make sandwiches, go on a picnic. That's the thing with me. I don't know. Like, I guess because I've been on dates where the guy have took me to amazing places, but it's like, but you as a person, yeah. So with that being said, be careful how you a man perceives you. And so I sometimes have to take a moment because I'm trying to piece together what I'm about to say. Be careful how a man perceives you, because some of you ladies, you get so caught up in what a man can do for you, then he feels like, all I gotta do is do this. All I gotta do is buy her flowers, she gonna take me back. All I gotta do is say I'm sorry, she gonna take me back. All I gotta do this is do that, she gonna do this. All I gotta do, boy, please. 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 Okay? Listen. Dates are amazing, you know? I get it. I get it. We want the men to know we understand we like the finer things. I get it. But I want you to understand that there's some more things to be worried about that man has going on than to be worried about where he's taking you. Because you could take me to a fancy restaurant, but you could be dealing with a lot. And when I mean a lot, I ain't trying to say it on here. But you could be a man that loves women. You could be a man that loves lying. You could be a man that loves cheating. You could be a man that loves doing God knows what. So with that being said, I don't just want him to know how to take me on a date, baby. I want you to know how to treat me. I know a lot of women that went on good dates, baby. Guess what? The man was not right. Because you so focused on what he doing for you financially that you lose focus of his mental health. You lose focus on how he treats you. You lose focus on him cheating. You lose focus on him having several baby mamas. You lose focus on him, and I said, let me bag it back. Because I know some men that got several baby mamas, I'm gonna say 2 or 3, 4, and they good men, they still take care of their children. But what I'm saying is, some of these men come with a lot of drama, a lot of toxic behavior, a lot of toxic females. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, just because you take me to eat don't mean I'm gonna forget that you a cheater. I'm gonna forget that you don't respect me. So all I'm saying is be mindful of what you put focus on. Oh yeah, baby, thank you for taking me out. Thank you, I'm so thankful, thank you. But that ain't gonna make me forget that you inconsistent. That's not gonna make me forget that you don't take common courtesy seriously. Let me tell y'all something. One thing about me, I pay attention to people and how they interact with me. Meaning, people who, let's say that you call them and they say, I'm gonna call you back 2 days later. Oh, I'm sorry. And a common courtesy part would have been you saying, hey, I got busy, this and this happened. Da, da, da. So when I do it, people are like, no, you don't have to. Da, da, da. But it's because I am a woman that I understand common courtesy. Y'all know I'm Southern, so some of them words maybe be hard for your girl. But I understand common courtesy. I don't like people that don't understand that when you do something wrong, you need to apologize. I don't like people that when you know you in the wrong, you can't go to a person. I don't like a person that if you say you're going to call them, you don't call them. I don't like a person that does not know common courtesy. Proper phone etiquette when it comes to you communicating with a person. Because that alone will make me handle you the way that you handle me. Meaning you're inconsistent with communicating with me, baby. My communication with you is just going to be completely shut off. And when I shut people up, they're like, what happened? Why? Well, it's because you took me communicating with you for granted as if I was going to consistently let you do that, if I was going to constantly let you do that to me. No, baby, it doesn't work like that. So I'm here to tell you, just understand, although you don't like the Cheesecake Factory, although you don't like different places, understand that there's more things important to be focused on. I'm sure you both can come to a common ground to see where you want to eat. But in my personal opinion, baby, I got too much to be worried about. Worried about you taking me to a place. As long as the food good, that's all that matters. As long as the food good. Matter of fact, I feel like we can create more money. Shoot, going to places that, but hey, who am I to talk about? I can't speak for everybody else. But I like to bring y'all the raw and uncut. I like to bring y'all the real. Because sometimes as Christians, we get caught up in this, but yeah, this and that. And so stop it. Be yourself. This is what it is. This is what it is. I want my husband to know I'm safe. But baby, you got something amazing on your hand. You got something amazing on your hand. Listen. So with that being said, y'all, ladies, remember that how a man treats you is way more important than where he takes you. Woo-hoo! That's nasty. Let me say it again. How a man treats you is way more important than where he takes you. Because a man can take you to a nice restaurant, but only looks at you as a sex partner. A man can take you to a nice restaurant, but still look at you as a side chick. A man could take you to a nice restaurant, but still only call you for sex. A man could take you to a nice restaurant, but still lie to you. So with that being said, understand, I'm glad you could take me to a great restaurant. Cool, that's good. But I can take me to a good restaurant too. I don't want you to think that you can only want to take somebody to a good restaurant. I mean, hey, but I'm just a woman that likes Southern food. I grew up in the South. My grandma grew up in the South. I'm very country. You can tell I'm from the South by how I'm saying it. S-O-U-F, South. But I'm here to tell you, ladies, remember that you are amazing. Remember that you are gorgeous. Remember that you are wonderfully made. Just remember who you are. A date does not make you. A date does not define who you are. A date does not define how you should be treated. Understand that I want you to take me on good dates, but I want you to treat me well. And that's period. You guys have a blessed day, and remember to smile. I love you guys with the love of Christ. Bye.